Right, Daytona has arrived and Coach is pumped. So first, Coach went over and called out Gematria Effect Sports for saying that they're on a tear, even though they whiffed on the Super Bowl and the NCAA College Championship. And of course, Serpent Star came to his defense and said, "Name one person who's right 1,000% of the time." So if Coach can't name one person who's right 1,000% of the time, I can't make fun of someone for missing the most obviously fucking scripted Super Bowl ever. You gotta be a fucking moron. Anyway. We got Venice saying Jimmy Johnson will not expire at Daytona. We're not saying he's going to expire. We think he's going to be pulling a Christopher Reeves. He's going to be in a wheelchair the rest of his life. Starting 28th, he will not finish any better than 28th with an engine failure at lap 280. Ponder those numbers. That's a fun call. We'll definitely keep an eye out. Once he makes it to lap 281, though, you know he's dead. I'm just kidding. Paralyzed. Anyways, I think Coach would do better in the ARCA series. The team to watch is Pinnacle Racing, car number 28 and 82. Oh, I like. Yeah, they got the flip. Good call there. They finished 1 and 5 on Saturday. Yeah, not bad at all. At Daytona, I have a field of 40. The driver who won is from Chesapeake. Nice. Nicknamed Butterbean. It's hilarious. And his last name is Queen. Butterbean Queen, and he's a hometown boy. Yeah, we're definitely getting on to him. At one point, they're running 1 and 2 with 5 laps to go. The races are shorter, in my honest opinion, a lot more competitive. I don't know what the odds are, but I did talk with someone on the racing team the day before the race and wish some good luck. If I had bet on both cars, I would have won on my bet. My number again for today are 3, 5, 8, 9, and 24. William Byron being number 24. I know Coach is taking number 3. I think Kyle Busch is number 8. One other thing, the winning car Saturday in the ARCA series was a Chevy. I do have a last minute wild card number 48 for the win. So Coach loves all that. Now, the Chevy thing. Now, Jimmy Johnson, is that who it was? Oh my God. Coach just watched the thing. And like, yeah, I'm almost positive it was Jimmy Johnson. Like he's I don't know. Like yes, I don't know. We're not getting into it. I'll say something about Chevy. Something with Chevy came up, and a driver ditched Chevy, and they're going with something else now. I'm almost positive it was Jimmy ditched Chevy, so that'd be a good reason, for him to crash out. And then so number 48. So coach is very interested in that. That's Alex Bowman, the showman, with Hendrick Motorsports. Let's see. Our buddy Venice also said the only reason some people don't like JJ Superman is because he is a winner and he holds one record that all the crybaby bitches will never match. 5 championships in a row. Suck on that. I don't know about you, but I like winners. And in life, I'd rather be on that side than a loser. That is what you bet on. Winners, not losers. Absolutely right. If I said 5 championships in a row, must be talking about Autogram. Our Stanford Cardinal got smoked by Duke. Coach officially off the Cardinal unless they somehow win the ACC tournament. This is how Coach is rocking Daytona. We got 4 screens. We're going to do a 5th with the phone. On the main screen in the background, we got just the regular Daytona cast on cable. Then on the right, we got on the biggest screen closest, we got the Jimmy Johnson dash cam. In the middle, that would be the multi view. It's the fan voted view cam, which is Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, and Ty Gibbs. And then on the left, we got the Austin Dillon cam. And then on Coach's phone, he was going to watch William Byron, but now he's thinking maybe he should watch Alex Bowman. I think that's what we're going to do. So, Coach, appreciate you. Hope you enjoy. All right, it's the Great American Rain delay, and Coach is pumped because he wanted rain. That was one of his predictions because we want, you know, impaired conditions so that Jimmy can crash, right? So this is perfect. They're all just sitting around. Coaches hoping for just a ton of rain in an incredibly short period of time because he doesn't want to be sitting around bored, but also, you know, wants it to be too bad that they're not able to clear it up. Let me look at something, right? So, see what I think it says. Oh. Yo, our boy Austin climbed up into 7th. He was 16th, like right before they started calling the rain. I don't know how he snuck up there. He must have done something shady, but I'll take it. Right on. Oh, and Coach wants to say to Venice, you know, Coach doesn't have any hard feelings towards Jimmy Johnson at all. He's actually glad he's going to live. He just wants him to be a quadriplegic the rest of his life. and maybe eat like food through a straw or something like that. But he's actually genuinely very impressed with your NASCAR knowledge. He loves it. You were a big Jimmy Johnson fan. You're a huge asset to the team. Coach doesn't know shit about any of the race stuff. He wouldn't even known about that other league if you didn't tell him about it, right? So he appreciates you very much. Thanks so much for putting your thoughts out there. Now, Coach wants to say like all the signs just seem to be there for what I'm saying. So they're doing this big F1 movie. Is it interesting that Jimmy Johnson did F1 for a minute? So this is like the big summer blockbuster, IMAX, the whole deal. And it's Brad Pitt and Jerry Bruckheimer, right? And then Tom Cruise is eyeing Days of Thunder sequel for Paramount, right? Like that's just everything just seems to be just right. And Austin St. Louis Cindric is currently leading the race. So it'd be a nice coincidence, if Austin Dillon takes the checker flag from him. So St. Louis, basically, what else we got there? He's rocking the orange. It's very possible, like, Cindric could win and, Jimmy Johnson somehow does something to Austin Dillon's car, but Coach says no way. It's 100% Jimmy Johnson getting crippled for the rest of his life. It's everything is there, so we're hoping we're good for it.
Chiefs, Eagles.
I'm going Chiefs. It's funny, and I don't know why I'm making it about me, but I am. When we were on our run winning championships, and it shifted from everybody cheering for us to then starting to boo at us and say, needs to be someone else. I remember those feelings so vividly, and just hope they keep it rolling.
Well, we're here with Austin Dillon, and I know you guys didn't get there too long, but what did you learn about the car so far this early in the race?
Well, our Winchester Bass Pro Shop Chevy started off really good. We made an adjustment going into the race that I feel like made the car a little better right there. We're not running a lot of percentage of throttle, just kind of saving fuel and rolling around the bottom. So looking forward to it when it tightens up, the speed starts to wake up, and it'll probably happen after we go back green here for a little while racing that stage. And long race, 500 miles, you got to be there at the end, but you want to know what you got when you get to the end.
And you're a guy that's won this race before, can you talk to the magnitude of what that did for you and your career?
Yeah, there's not many things you do in your life that when you get announced to do something, they say Daytona 500 champion in front of it always. And so I'd like to add 2 time in front of it. We'll get out there and see what we can do.
How about during this rain delay, if you get a chance to look back at this 500? Bring me through your thought process now since we're watching it about this big time win for you.
Well, I just remember, going to victory lane, sliding through the grass. My grandfather told me the night before we went, let's put a 3 in the grass. I didn't mean to do that; it just kind of happened. But all the chaos ensues after. It's getting to celebrate with your family and friends, and just the greatest day of your life. Really, it's a blast. And outside of my wedding, of course, was second greatest day. So I'm having a blast.
The birth of your kids?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of great days for sure, but. One in particular would be to go ahead and do it again because all my kids are here, my wife's here, my family's here, so anytime you can go to Victory Lane, it's fun, but at Daytona, it's just that much more meaningful. When you pull through the tunnel here, you get the goosebumps, everybody does. It's the history behind the place, and man, I love it. I'm so thankful for our partners, Bass Pro Shops, Brent Street, everybody that makes this thing go around. We've really had a good start to the season. We've gotten to this point. We got a clean race car. So what you want to do is take your 500 car into the 500. And hate that the rain came because, man, the build-up was awesome. It was cool seeing Trump and him leading us around the track. And special start to the 500. Let's get this rain out of here and get racing.
I gotta say, you're doing something right. You got 2 people over here holding the umbrella for you, so I gotta be more like you, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty special for sure. Yeah, it's nice to have 2 umbrella holders. I don't want to see any of this. It's been sunny. I've been here all week in Florida, and we've got a lot of sun, so hopefully it'll pop back out, and we'll go racing pretty fast, and see what we can do here in 2025.
All right, buddy. Good luck when you go back racing. Chris?
All right, thank you, Josh and Austin, joining Jamie and I here at our set.
Check it out. So 1 and 2 right now in the race. Number 1, Austin Cindric. Number 2, Ty Dillon. So Austin Dillon. Isn't that crazy? They did that interview and they cut to some other drivers and started talking to them. The microphone started making horrible sounds like that, like your ears ringing type sound. And Coach wonders if maybe that's the way they communicate, or if it's just to mess with us, who knows, but it could definitely be some sort of subliminal thing. I doubt it was an accident, but I mean, it was a horrible squeal for like a solid minute. It was crazy.